Prognosis time here on Campus Insiders. Bonnie Bernstein alongside CI Managing Editor Pete Fiutak. Which teams are going to be heading to the college football playoff? The topic du jour today is Ohio State, which was very much in the BCS championship picture until Michigan State took them down. But Pete, where does Braxton Miller fit into this team's success in 2014?
Well, it's almost everything. The interesting part about this going forward is we have to remember we're talking about a committee that's going to have to rule on whether or not a team gets into college football playoff. There's going to be teams left out of this thing. Let's say Braxton Miller doesn't last the season for whatever reason. If he's not there at the end of the year and won't be in the playoff and it comes down between Ohio State and someone else, the committee might say, you know what, we want the team that's fully loaded. If Miller gets banged up and is off this team, he might not be as attractive.
6 guys from Ohio State went in the draft, 3 of them on defense, 2 DBs, and of course Ryan Shazier, their linebacker. This year's D good enough to win the Big Ten.
It was almost good enough to do it last year, and it was bad. The secondary was awful last year, but that defensive line is going to be fantastic. You know, the secondary does lose Bradley Roby, does lose C.J. Barnett, but that defensive front's going to camp out in the backfield. I think they're going to make life easier for the secondary. The D-line, good enough to make it happen.
Scale of 1 to 5, likelihood Ohio State makes the college football playoff.
Well, it's 4, because pretty high, because what you got to do is you got to win the Big Ten championship. You do that, and you're in the picture. 12-1 probably gets Ohio State into college football playoff. 2 losses, probably not, but if you look at the schedule, it all comes down to that road game at Michigan State. As long as they don't get tripped up by a very good Cincinnati team or someone like Penn State or at Minnesota or someone like that, and they get through that Michigan game, I think they can get to the Big Ten championship and win it. They win the Big Ten title they're in, 11-1, I don't think they make it.
There's that big red circle of redemption.
All about Michigan State.
November 8th. Pete's got plenty more playoff prognosis segments on CampusInsiders.com, including last year's national runner-up, Auburn. Check them out, CampusInsiders.com.